Hello there, guys and gals. We had like a few different things planned for the night. I'm going to show you a few. One, we were going to mount these. Oh yeah, on Toby. Got the spacers in, but they kind of did me dirty on the lug nut side, so got to go get some different lug nuts. Now, as far as this one, looky there. Didn't I tell you we was going to get that motor in there? Huh? Didn't I tell you? I told you. We ran into quite a few issues. One, the brand new motor mount separated. See that bolt there and that cut off there? That's not supposed to be like that. I was actually contemplating putting it together like that. Not a joke, because as I was putting this down in here, the top separated from there. I haven't heard anything bad about these Anchor mounts, but I was a victim of their crappy mounts. Now granted, that right there would probably work indefinitely and actually work probably better than how they're comprised originally. See that rubber through there? They're made while the rubber's hot, presses together, and it's supposed to hold. I went with the big old good neoprene red, beautiful, expensive as crap mounts, just because these separate. Well, the one did. This one did not, but that one did. Now they are made rather sloppy. It is what it is. Now this is a 94 302. I don't know how different crank pulleys are, this, that, and the other are on these, but now we have an issue with this sway bar, because this will not align. It won't align because it hits the daggone sway bar whenever the motor is not slightly tilted. Maybe that'll change once I get the transmission in, but once I had this thing like level-ish looking, it looked like it was hidden. I hope it's not, but I had to take this off to get the motor in, just so you know that. Also, it's probably better to install this mount first versus that mount. I put in that mount and then like wiggled the poopy out over this way and finally got that mount in. It was a chore. Also, this piece of metal that runs from the side of the frame to the side of the frame. Don't know really what it does. Had to remove it because it was hitting the oil pan. This is a front sump pan. What I need to put this motor in, it's the right one. And it's a 302. Same as a 289, blockwise. So I'm guessing the 6-cylinder one is different than the V8. Don't know, just kind of throwing it out there. So be aware of that. You're going to have to remove that bar. We're going to have to mod it some sort of way and put it back up in there once we have our rack empty. Okay, so that's going to be that game plan. What else? The manifolds. These guys. How to remove those? Because they hit the daggone shock towers. Strut towers, shock towers, whatever you want to call them. They hit pretty hard. And I don't think they'll clear. I think what we're going to have to use, I'm not 100% sure, I think we're going to have to use these original type. Which that means my exhaust won't work, and I'll have to get a new exhaust made. But I think we're going to have to use this older manifold deal, I think. I'm not really sure. Just because it looks like it mounts very, very close and just, you know, more gooder-ish. Not really happy about that either. I'm actually going to do some digging and I'll let you know, but I think we're going to have to go to something like this and then just kind of figure it out. I don't know. So 94 stuff, you can modify so much. I mean, if you want to cut your strut tower, shock towers, whatever, go for it. I'm not, because I didn't do that kind of modification for the steering and all this. So I may try to fit them in there after I get the transmission in. We're not going to be putting the transmission in until we get the transmission in Toby and getting back on all fours. We got stuff to do to that truck. We have some more unplanned YouTube gold happening. Everything has decided to take a royal poopy. The mullet machine, I don't know what happened, but I was driving back and it broke down on my road. So again, I can't be too upset. It was walking distance, so to speak, and then I actually had a good feller pick me up and drive me home. So that was pretty cool. So thank you, dude from Circle M Farms. He picked me up and drove me home while I was packing my adult beverages, because I wasn't going to leave them in a car after it broke down. Anyway, smoke rolled, car had no power, and I shut it off, and it smelled like electrical. So that's good. The Banditas, it's got one heck of a vibration in it, and I think it may be universal joints. I think I may have helped that a little bit. But anyway, back to the Mustang. So we bought these mounts off eBay. They were $153-ish. They are the exact same ones, I believe, that the Mustang sites sell. CJ Pony, I love you. You guys was close, but this doesn't have free shipping, and it was like 10 bucks cheaper. I have to kind of roll with something that's built the exact same. Sorry, you guys are usually my go-to, but you know, we're just under our 4,000. We're just under 4,000 right now on this project, and we still have, you know, a few things to do. But just putting this engine in, I just want you guys to know, one, this is let me get a flashlight here. I got 0 directions on where the crap are all the, okay, there's one line. Anyway, I got 0 directions that come in the box, and these are Scott Drake type mounts that mount on the frame. I may have got them from eBay, I may have gotten them from CJ Pony, I don't remember. But I didn't have any mounting instructions. There's 3 bolts in this frame part here. Okay? There's one here, one there, and one down there. It doesn't tell you if you use this one, or, you know what I mean? But you slant them, just so you know. You do slant them, they are not up and down. It's what I thought it was, but these mounts here are not marked side to side. They're the same part number. So you got to kind of like, you know, if it mounts, there's a longer ear is what I'm getting at. She'll only mount up one way to line up with that mount. So just be aware of that, because you can bolt these suckers, you know what I mean, from side to side, and you know, just save yourself some time and know that the bigger, longer ear apparently goes in the back. So she sets like this, and you know, straddles the motor mount, frame mount, okay? But you're going to need those mounts whenever you go to putting a V8 in a 6-cylinder car. 6-cylinder ones are not going to work, and apparently they are worth money on eBay. I only had one mount, so I just kind of threw it and let it land where it do. What else did we run in so far? I believe that's it, guys and gals. I don't know. We're going to try to fit the original radiator in here. We might have to modify this guy, maybe put the battery in the trunk. I'm not sure what the heck we're going to have to do. It may be a little bit of work, but nonetheless, we've done this much work, so we're getting closer to getting it running. I still am saying before summer, this car painted, driving, out the dough, because I've got way too much stuff going on right now, and Yeah, but we rebuilt this motor yet again. I don't know if you guys saw the professional type blue, but it is professionally rebuilt once more. We also did this to our door panels. Let's just say you're on an extreme budget and you want to change the color of your interior. Look at this. Now, the seats are red and black. We just taped her off and, you know, painted her. And I gotta say, I mean, if you look from like 20, 25 foot away, this stuff looks really professional. I mean, as long as you don't sit directly in the car and look at it, it looks really good. So if you catch it from a distance, or maybe like just kind of peek in the car like this, seeing it set, you might say that's a show car. But if you got 20/20 vision and you open the door and look at it, you might not think that. Anyway, two-sided tape is going to be our friend, because we have 1966 door panels that, see what I'm saying? The clips, they don't clip anymore. They were breaking and flaking and pulling out the original cardboard, but those are $100. I don't know if that's a pair. I think it might be per pair, but I already had the spray paint. All I did was rattle can them. It worked. Taped them off. I think they look pretty darn good, and they match our seats really well. Look at that. So we're going to be welding in the seat brackets, you know, right in there-ish, wherever they sit. And I found out, just kind of dumb luck, that if you look down through these holes in this, you can see all the way through the car. So that means you thread the bolt up through the bottom, which I am looking super excited to do, to mount the daggone front seats wherever they went, over there. So yeah, make sure you get your holes right whenever you're welding those suckers in. If not, you might have some fun. We also have some kill mat that we're going to throw down, but that's another episode. Sorry guys, I'm trying to wrap up a lot of stuff. I've been really busy, so but the main thing was this motor here. I dropped it all in complete, as you can see. I hooked the chain right in here-ish, wrapped it around, and kept it away from the distributor and anything else that I thought it would have pinched, broke, or whatever. So hopefully I did, and didn't pinch anything and break anything, because that would it's gonna add to the list of what the crap now. Kind of is what it is, but you know. So we're gonna figure out what to do with all this wiring. Maybe just, you know, I don't even know, throw it underneath the dash or build some sort of, you know, I've got nothing on that. We're gonna figure that guy out. But we'll be mounting our pedal, and check this out. I don't know if I showed you guys. So remember I told you about the disc brake thing? For the, look at that. Isn't that awesome? I know, dude, it's like the little victories. Love it. But anyway, if you're mounting this motor by yourself, get a daggone friend, man, because this was it was a little not fun, just because where I had to rock the motor and shove that bolt in. Take your filter off, because that bolt is directly behind the motor mount, or the motor mount bolts directly behind the filter. Yeah, you can see it. Other than that, I think everything fit semi good. I kind of accidentally bent on one of my brand new brake lines, daggone it. So I mean, it didn't bust or anything, but I'm gonna have to like rebend that without breaking it, hopefully. Anyway guys, hopefully this helps you out some. I think what we're going to start doing is mounting the upper stuff here and figuring out what kind of belt we need. We're also going to have to do a search and see what kind of mods we can do to this sway bar or something, and see if like we need to switch it, because it absolutely is touching there. So we kind of need a sway bar, and I'm going to see if it's different from V6 cylinder to V8. I am 100% sure it is, but I'm just saying, we'll touch base on that. I'm betting this curves out like a little more for some reason. If it does, we'll mod it, we'll fix it, whatever we got to do. Anyway, hopefully this helps you guys and gals on your projects. If I were you personally, stay away from the anchor mounts, only because old dad didn't have such great, you know, success with those. I mean, this metal, is this metal? No, this piece separated completely. You can see even where it's separated. Like, it just, this was sitting down there on the frame mount. I don't know, wasn't great. So anyway, guys and gals, that's all for this one. Short, sweet, to the point. We got a lot of stuff going on. We're gonna aim small, miss small. So hopefully we can get that sucker off the rack within the next week or two. Get this thing, the transmission up in it. And we bought the actual mount for that transmission, the AOD. We need to clean that thing up. Good Lord. Looks like a homeless person sitting over there. That's bad. Anyway, so we're gonna clean that up, I guess, and get ready to throw it up in here soon. I did buy the correct mount for it, 466 AOD, all that good jazz. And I'm sorry guys that I can't show you exactly how I do all this stuff. I'm hoping that me telling you will give you a great heads up. You know, I don't have a camera guy. It's just, you know, it's me, and you know, that's it. So hopefully I'll be able to show you guys a lot better stuff down the road. Hopefully whenever I'm not so crammed for time and all this. But I do hope this is helping. Like I say, I would go with these better motor mounts. One, they're polyurethane. They are, look at that. Look how heavy duty they are built. They are way more gooder than these. Now these, these are cheap. These are like 30 bucks. Those are like 150, 160. But do you want to twist your exhaust off power brake and it's showing off? I kind of don't. That's why I replaced both, and instead of getting just one of these, this right here just kind of, that kind of left me with a don't trust these kind of mounts, which is great because I just bought a freaking transmission mount for that guy. That's an anchor. But anyway, I've rattled on long enough. Hopefully this helps you guys. If there's any way, anything you guys can think of that I don't know about these things, by all means shoot it my way. Maybe it's something to look forward to or not. Okay. Anyway, we did succeed. I just want to say this one more time. We did technically succeed on having this motor in before the end of February. Technically it was in February 29th. Technically. I did have one bolt in the motor mount and this guy separated. Technically we had it in. So I'm going to call that a victory, and I'm still saying summertime out the door, before summertime out the door. So I really got to get cooking and get a lot of stuff done. I can't do it by yakking, and I've been doing it for 19 minutes. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I hope this helps you. We'll see you guys next time here on Right Turn Garage TV. You'll have a great weekend. Thanks for watching.